Hello, welcome to my videos. In this time, I'm going to talk about the NBA playoffs, the game that were played yesterday. Where yesterday were played 4 games, where we have the first team that qualified to the conference semifinals. Was the first game. The 76ers defeated 96 to 88 to the Brooklyn Nets, and the 76ers won the series 4-0. In the second game, the Phoenix Suns defeated 112 to 100 to Los Angeles Clippers, and the Suns are leading the series 2-1. And in the third game of the series, it was a surprise where Miami Heat defeated 121 to 99 to Milwaukee Bucks, and the Heat took the lead 2-1. And the last game of the day, the Lakers also made another surprise where defeated 111 to 101 the Grizzlies, and the Lakers took the 2-1 lead in the series. So let's talk about the first game. The the 76ers defeated 96 to 88 to Brooklyn Nets, and 76ers qualified to conference semifinals. Are the first team to qualify to the conference semifinals. The game was very close, where in the first half the Brooklyn Nets played a very good, good basketball in the first half. This had happened in the last 3 games, but in the end, 76ers are better team and won the game in the second half. In the first half, they were leading by 8 point difference, but in the third quarter and the fourth quarter, in the second half, the 76ers played a better basketball, and here they played a very good basketball, and they showed why they were the third best team in the league. They now they sweep the series, and they will be for the Boston Celtics against Atlanta Hawks winner team to play in the conference semifinals, and the 76ers will take these 3 days because they will have more 3 days to train and to be in better shape. The best player for the 76ers were Tobias Harris with 25 points and 12 rebounds, and Tyrese Maxey with 60 points, and James Harden with 70 points and 11 assists. And the second game, the Phoenix Suns defeated, defeated 112 to 100 Los Angeles Clippers, where in this moment the Phoenix Suns took the 3-1 lead, and they took advantage because Kawhi Leonard, Los Angeles Clippers star, didn't play because he had again problem in his knee. And it looked like that he is not gonna to come to the next game. And remember that the other star, Paul George, won't play in this series. So in the first quarter, the Los Angeles Clippers took the advantage for 7 point difference, 30-23. But in the second quarter, the Phoenix Suns reduced that advantage, and they were winning by one point difference in the second half. In the third quarter, the Phoenix Suns took again the league and increased the league. Sorry, increased the league for another 4 point difference, and they were leading by 5 point difference in the end of the third quarter. And in the fourth quarter, the Phoenix Suns played better. They could close the game, and they won the third game of the series. And for me, this series is almost over because now the series will come back to Suns for the game 5, and this game will be played. Let me see. Let me in the next Tuesday, 22 o'clock Eastern time. And in my opinion, that series will be defined where the Phoenix Suns will be the fifth game of the series and will qualify to the conference semifinals. And in the third game of the series, another surprise where Miami Heat defeated 121 to 99 to Milwaukee Bucks, and Miami Heat took the 2-1 lead in the series, and I didn't expect that. But remember that Giannis Antetokounmpo couldn't play because he was injured since the first game, and to be honest, I'm very surprised for this series. In the first quarter, the Miami Heat again created a big advantage where the Heat won for 7 point difference. Then in the second quarter, they increased the advantage to another 5 point difference, and they were leading to 30 point difference. And in the third quarter, in the second half, they increased their advantage, and in the last quarter, the game was defined, and Miami Heat won easily this third game and took a 2-1 lead. The best player of the team was Jimmy Butler with 30 points. That it looked like that he was injuring, that he didn't play the fourth quarter, but let's see if he can play. For the Bucks side, Giannis Antetokounmpo need to recover, because if not, the Milwaukee will have a lot of problems, and maybe they can be eliminated. I don't think so, but this I didn't expect that the Miami Heat could have played and gap a lot of problems to Milwaukee Bucks. The fifth game now this series will come back to Milwaukee. No, sorry, no. This sorry, I was wrong. The fourth game will be played the next Monday, and the 19:30 Eastern time. In my opinion, the game will be the Bucks will win this game, and the series will be tied in the end of the game. In the end of the game, 2-2. And the last game of the day, my Lakers defeated 111 to 101 against Memphis Grizzlies, and the Los Angeles Lakers took a to one league again, the second league in the series. Sorry, the Lakers won this game in the first quarter, where they created a 26-point difference that it was impossible to the Grizzlies to reach the Lakers, and for that reason the Lakers won the game. In the second quarter, the Memphis Grizzlies improved his game, but the Lakers were leading by 60-point difference. The Lakers played a good third quarter, where they increased the advantage to 20-point difference, and in the fourth quarter the Lakers really relaxed a lot his game, where the Grizzlies didn't want to lose this game, and they almost reached the Lakers, but the Lakers could close the game and was enough to win the game. The best player in the game was Anthony Davis with 31 points and 70 rebounds. And remember that when the Anthony Davis played a very good basketball is when the Lakers win the game. And the second best scorer was LeBron James. And this was important because was for first time in 10 years that the Lakers could have played in with a full crowd, because remember that the last time the Lakers played with a full crowd was in the 2013, because remember when the Lakers qualified to the 2021, it was the COVID pandemic, it was the COVID, and the stadium couldn't be filled for the COVID requirements. And the fourth game will be played the next Monday and 22 o'clock Eastern time. In my opinion, I wanted the Lakers win this game, but in my opinion, the Grizzlies Memphis will win this game, and the game will be tied. And tomorrow we'll have tomorrow we'll have 4 games. The first one, the New York Knicks will face Cleveland Cavaliers and New York, and 30 o'clock Eastern time. In my opinion, the Cleveland Cavaliers will win this game and will tie the series 2-2. The second game will be Golden State Warriors will receive Sacramento Kings and San Francisco, and 50:30 o'clock, no, 50:30 Eastern time. And in my opinion, this game will be won by Warriors, and the series will be tied 2-2. The third game of the day will be Atlanta Hawks against Boston Celtics and Atlanta, and 19 o'clock Eastern time. In my opinion, the Boston Celtics will win this game, and the Boston Celtics will take a 3-1 lead. One game to win the series, and the last game of the day, the Minnesota Timberwolves will receive the Denver Nuggets, and Minnesota, and 21:30 Eastern time. And in my opinion, the Denver Nuggets will win this game and will sweep the series, and Denver Nuggets will qualify to the conference semifinals, and will be the second team to qualify to the conference semifinals. So here's what my opinion about what happened the last game played yesterday, NBA playoffs day A, and why I think is going to happen tomorrow in NBA playoffs night day 9. So see you next video, Gibran.